Kia ora. Well, I thought I'd do a quick tasting with you this evening, just before I cook dinner and post a tennis match this afternoon, which has been a lovely afternoon today, beautiful summer evening. So I have with me here, relatively new out of the fridge, it's the Aurum 45th Parallel Vineyard Chardonnay 2007. It's from Central Otago, and more specifically it's in the Lowburn basin in Cromwell. Speaking sub-regionally. It's called the 45th Parallel Vineyard for obvious reasons. It is one of the most southerly vineyards in the world, in fact, resting on the 45th parallel. And some very silty loams and a lot of gravel soil as well from those from the alluvial plains running down from the Pisa range. So I've just let this Chardonnay breathe for a little bit, because it's quite nice to do that with the new age Chardonnays, or the new wood Chardonnays, because they tend to release those aromas and particularly the spicy characteristics from the oak a lot, for a period of time after it's been opened. So what I will do is I'll pour myself a glass and we'll go through and see what this is like. Just on a side note, there is the picture at the bottom there is a Neil Driver image, or Neil Driver painting, and he was commissioned to do it specifically for Aurum Wines, and Joan and Tony Lawrence, who own the vineyard, asked him to do that, which is quite a nice gesture, and it's a landscape painting of the Central Otago Hills, so it's quite neat that that's incorporated in there, and they're supporting those local artists. So anyway, on this this wine, it's pale, very pale straw colour, and some beautiful clarity there, as you can see on the glass. On the nose, I'm instantly hit with some a lot of white peaches, firm, ripe white peaches, and a hint of citrusy, sort of mandarin characteristics coming out there as well, and some nice oak. It's about a quarter new age French oak, so I'm getting a lot of spicy, quite a nice toastiness and a bit of vanilla there as well, and almost some white pepper too. It's a wonderful bouquet to taste. Again, hit with that beautiful stone fruit on the palate. So it's very full bodied, and it's got some lovely malolactics there, quite creamy, and again that lovely toasty oak character coming through as well. I think the winemaker's done a really good job with this actually. It's typical of a cool climate Chardonnay, so it's got that fruit driven character, but it's also backed up by the nice secondary development aromas in the wood. Quite surprisingly, it's about 14.7% alcohol, which is quite high for a Chardonnay. But it's just, it's one of those things that the winemaker has still managed. It's not hot at all, so it's very smoothly integrated. And it retails for about $22 to $28. I got it at the local supermarket for $22, which is very reasonable for a Central Otago Chardonnay, and especially since they're quite a boutique winery. They're not very large producers, not putting out large volumes. If I had to rate this wine, I'd probably give it about an 89. It's exuberating, just such a nice balance, and those wonderful Central Otago orchard stone fruit characteristics are just beautiful, and it's a long lasting finish, still in my mouth actually. It's very yummy. That is just a sample of what Central Otago has to offer. The other sub-regions differ greatly from that, and it's great to be able to do a comparative, but I think this is greatly typical of a Central Otago Chardonnay, and they're doing a really great job with those wines. So, enjoy.